got an extra. Matter of fact.
The brother.
Yeah.
I told you not to put it on.
He's the water, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Yes, sir.
Celebrate. Come on.
Let's get it.
Yeah, let me know when.
I thought we left.
Are we live?
Yeah, we live.
Oh,
bro.
shit.
That's what I said. I'm setting it up, and it just went live.
It just went live.
Yeah.
All right, fuck it. Well, hey, shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Double honors to the elder apostles as well as the elder bishops who labor to teach us this truth. Salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing this word of truth, sincerity, and indeed. We are a branch of Great Millstone, Chicago, reporting live from the belly of the beast and all the beggarly elements. All right, coming at you another Saturday with some more of it, man. Go ahead with it.
This is Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
And that's exactly what's happening in the world today. All right. Now you just had an event that looks extremely staged. I'm not saying that it is. I'm just saying that it looks extremely staged.
Yeah.
Because I can't figure out why, CIA assets would drive a former CIA asset would drive all the way from Washington. From the West Coast, from Washington State, across country to Washington, D.C. to shoot two random people.
Right.
Two random soldiers.
Right.
He could have stopped. He could have just stayed, drove down to California and shot some people
Right.
up. Right. He could have went to Portland and shot some people up. But he drove all the way across the country, all right, to shoot two random people, man. All right. It makes absolutely zero sense whatsoever. And then they were saying that, I heard all the different stories that he was granted citizenship or whatever you want to call it to come here via the Biden administration. Then it turns out that he actually was brought here by Trump.
Right.
And that he was a CIA asset in that whole shit that happened in Qatar a couple years back, man. So once again, things are not adding up. And then I found out watching Colonel McGregor that the Israelis was in a serious firefight over there with Iran. No, was it Iran? No, I'm trying to remember who it was. Now my memory's failing me on exactly who they're shooting missiles back and forth, and that they ran out of missiles.
Damn.
All right, and yeah, they ran. So they really need help from the U.S. in the middle of the fight. That's like
That's right.
I was watching a movie. What was that movie? Mile 22. First and foremost, though, we got to give thanks to the apostles and elders. I didn't even think about it.
Oh.
Did we do that?
Yeah.
Okay, Salakia.
yeah.
Maybe I didn't do it, so I'm
Yeah.
Right. But nevertheless, it was that movie Mile 22, and Mark Wahlberg was in the middle of the firefight with the agent from the other side, from the Miramar agent, and they having a firefight. And he was like, guess we couldn't have that talk anymore. He said, we having diplomacy now. He said, yeah, you wouldn't happen to have any 45 caliber bullets down there, would you? And then all of a sudden he was like, pop, 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 there you go. He was like,
Damn.
Here they come.
Right.
So the point is, he's like, oh, you out of bullets down.
Right.
But the point is though, that they need America. And so I personally believe to cover up this fumble over there, that they did that. Also to take heat off the little hats.
Yeah.
Because it's too much scopeo on the little hats. And they was like, so it's the heat on us, man.
Right.
All right, so they had to do something to get, the heat off themselves, man.
What did she say? Young Jews are trying to hear us out through this wall of carnage. Bitch, what do you think you're doing?
You causing the carnage, man. All right? You're the cause of the carnage.
They're like, they only see us as the strong Jews beating up these weak Palestinians. Yes! Bingo, bitch!
Look.
People
I
see
found
what's
this
going
earlier
on.
Today. It says
Sarah Beckstrom was Googled in, I don't want to say that, but that small country over there, days before she was killed by the Afghan CIA asset outside the White House.
Wow.
So over there, they were looking her up.
They were Googling her
They were Googling
before
her.
she died.
Before she died.
See, you see what I mean? So, you know, Esau, man.
Fortune tellers.
Yeah. Why was she a search before she even died? If she's even dead.
Right. Exactly.
All right?
Exactly.
Because, you know, they said Charlie Kirk was dead, but there was no funeral. There was no the coroners didn't pick him up. None of that. All right? None of that. All right? No funeral, nothing. All right? No coroner report, nothing. So Esau's getting sloppy, man. Somebody get there, is there any wisdom left to teach? Because there clearly is not.
Isaiah 47 when it says, stand in thy enchantment. Isaiah 47, the whole damn chapter.
Yeah.
Because it goes into the witchcraft, it says that in which thou hast practiced.
Khan, get that, and before you read that, read the one I asked for first. Okay. And then somebody get that Habakkuk 2, Habakkuk 2, 1 and 2, Baba Shah. Then you go ahead to that Isaiah 47.
Khan, you want me to read this one already?
Yeah, Baba Shah.
This is Jeremiah 49 and 7. Concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, they completely vanished, man. Because they're doing things, and see, like, you know, you go back to 911 and all these things that happened in the past, there were only a very small few people who were asking questions and things like that. But now Esau can't do anything anymore without being scrutinized by the whole internet, community.
Right.
Everything's being questioned. People are looking things up. People are questioning things. You know, they're bringing out that, like, one of the things that I like is how Esau loves to show you just the image and then create a narrative, and then somebody goes back and shows you how that image was from another story, another country, another place,
another time.
So your media is being caught lying all the time, man. Now we're talking mainstream media, government ran controlled, you know, media. Just getting caught lying, just straight out, you know, fabricating shit, man. You know, making stuff up that's completely not true. Showing you crowds, all right, and riots, and you're like, oh wow, that's really going on. And then come to find out that was something that happened in a whole other country that had absolutely nothing to do with the story at hand, man.
Right.
They've been caught doing this so many times, man. All right? But go ahead, brother.
This is Sirach 12 and 17. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first, and though he pretend to help thee, yet he shall undermine thee. So he's always creating a problem, but he's the one that always looking like he's the hero at the same time.
He's coming to rescue you from the fire in the building, but he's the one that started it. So another distraction story. Speaking of fires, that eight buildings, that gigantic apartment complex
In China.
in China, that you know, and there's thousands of people dead and missing.
Yeah.
And the building burned completely out. It didn't collapse though.
It didn't collapse.
Not one of them collapsed in its own footprint.
Right.
You know, I just thought I'd throw that out there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So it makes me wonder too, was that natural? Yeah, I mean, you never know. You know, and being that Moab and Esau is not really getting along too well right now. This is a beautiful thing, man. But go ahead and get that Isaiah. Baba Shah. Y'all brothers got something you want to bring up? Bring it
Isaiah
out.
40.
I got a quick one.
Was it Isaiah 47?
He said, yeah, we just gonna get the whole start running it.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead. Get what you got, brother.
This is 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. Least Satan shall get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
So at the Wadi Halba Shimam Shah, we have that Isol. And a part of that oil comes with the Holy Spirit. Okay? A lot of that oil comes with having the Holy Spirit, man, because we can see right through Esau's bullshit. And usually when we call bullshit, it turns out to be exactly that. Like we call bullshit on COVID. Now you can say it.
Now you can say it.
Finally,
Now
you
can
can
say
actually say it. All right, we call bullshit and lies on COVID. All right, and then they were deleting videos and canceling people and trying to find people and all manner. And then it turns out, you know, that you got people coming out in positions of authority saying that there never was a pandemic. But it was all. So where's Fauci? Why is he alive, or why is he not in jail? You know, and everyone that had anything to do with it. As a matter of fact, every news media outlet, everybody that pushed that should actually have some sort of fines or something to pay to all the victims of it that died from it. Because they scared these people. People had no faith, you know.
Right.
But they scared these people or threatened these people livelihood. You know, you couldn't continue playing your sport if you was a professional. You couldn't keep your job if you worked at the studios. You know, you couldn't. Yeah. So they threatened these people, and these people went out and they took this thing and they killed a lot of people, man. Millions. And then they made money hand over fist to where they made so much money they had no problem paying out the people who were able to figure out how to sue them. And then how you gonna do something and then put pre-clauses in on how you can't be sued?
Exactly.
That
They
right
knew it was
there,
bullshit.
yeah.
God.
That's a deceiver, man. That's a
lie,
devil.
bro. So you ain't got people that's going over that hump.
Or go behind the camera. I mean, that area back there. Yeah, well, you want, there you go.
You won't be on that dip.
You on that little dip.
Right,
That's
yeah.
where I'll finish cutting it out.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't want you to slide and brush your ass.
Right.
Water. Now don't do it. I got the Isaiah 47.
Go ahead, brother.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 47. We want to start at 1.
Start at verse 1, brother.
It says, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate."
Yeah, because see, America is about to get touched, right? And the weird thing about it, when you think about it, is being all the disasters that happen here in America were orchestrated by Esau. So just like an Edomite, he's touching his own family, his own people, his own daughters, his own children. When America has been touched internally, it's always it's some bullshit that they've done. Esau, all right, including going all the way back to Kennedy. And God knows what before that.
Right. But then constantly keep the finger pointed at Jacob.
Yeah.
As if we're the problem. This man is the ultimate devil. Like the elder said, every misfortune, every calamity, all right, that was heavy, that took place in America was orchestrated by the same ones who are pointing the finger at you, telling you you're the problem with society.
Exactly.
And that's crazy. That's insane. I'll keep going.
And yeah, and like you said, there's no wisdom in there. And like you said, they need a new face because now it makes sense because the Israelis over there fighting with Ishmael, and now all of a sudden Ishmael is being made the face of the problem now.
Exactly.
And that's what they do. They go, look, they literally go, mostly it's on Judah, but they jump to Ishmael, and that's a real good, sometimes they'll go on Ham.
Right.
But usually when they do go after Ham, it's because they saw Hamites that's linked up with Ishmael through Islam. All right? So it's always going to be put on Ishmael and Islam, Judah or Israel,
Right.
and put it on the northern kingdom.
Right.
So the northern kingdom is played out. That's actually made them unpopular. Right? That's one of the reasons why you see. So now Trump is very, very unpopular because of he's unpopular because of the way he was son of one. He was unpopular because of the genocide over there in Gaza and the breaking up and destruction of families here in America. Okay? Talking about, and it's funny when you listen to the talking points, the Edomites are talking about people that they're arresting, we're talking about the Northern Kingdom, that they're child traffickers. No!
Right.
White men, your country,
Right.
they're the child traffickers.
Right.
You're the criminals. They were snatching up hard-working men, and women who were going to work every day.
Right.
They weren't going out to, they weren't going to the corners. They weren't going to the places where them dudes banging them things and stuff.
Exactly.
They weren't doing that. They were going to work sites. They were going to people who had court dates going to see the judge,
Right.
doing things the right way, the legal way. Okay?
Snatching you up. So
Yeah, that's what they were doing. Very cowardly, man. That's what they were doing.
Go ahead, young man. Drink. Get busy. That's what I'm talking about. This is Isaiah 47:2. Take the millstones and grind meal. Uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the river. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance and I will not meet thee as a man.
Con, and one of the ways that shame is being seen is mainly through the men of the Lord. The prophets of the Lord shame them every time we make a video. Every time we make one of these e-epistles, all right, bringing out this truth, bringing out the history, bringing out the understanding of what scriptures really mean, all right, they're being shamed. Okay? Big time. Go ahead. It says, matter of fact, somebody can hold that. Somebody can get that in the, somebody can get that in the 2 Thessalonians.
2 Thessalonians 2:3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that the man of sin will be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposes and exalted himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he is, as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God.
Right, so who did that? Who labeled himself as God, man? And then turned around and got exposed. He got shamed, man. All right? It's to his shame. Okay? AI is shaming him. The Hebrews are shaming him. Other Edomites are shaming him. All right?
His woman. Daily.
His woman be basically, she bombing him.
Daily.
I think, man, the Edomite woman is going so hard on the white, she going on hard on, just as hard on Esau as we are right now.
Right.
All right? So just how you know these curses are reversing, man.
Curses, man.
You know? These curses are totally reversing.
Yeah, man. The city of Chicago will have y'all checking the mail. You have some? I was gonna grab that. No, I was gonna grab that Habakkuk unless somebody has something.
Go ahead, bring it out, big bro.
This is Job 27 and 13. It says, this is the portion of a wicked man with the Most High, and the heritage of oppressors, which they shall receive of the Almighty. If his children be multiplied, it is for the sword, and his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread.
Yeah. Salaki, go ahead, brother.
Those that remain of him shall be buried in death, and his widow shall not weep. Though he heap up silver as the dust, and prepare raiment as the clay, he may prepare it, but the just shall put it on, and the innocent shall divide the silver. Like the scripture say, he that multiplies riches by basically stealing other people's shit, he gonna get his shit stolen.
Huh. And it's beautiful because it's funny. Jeremiah Bar and I was making that, we were having a discussion about that earlier. You know, just reflecting on the beauty of the kingdom and how, you know, how we gonna be running and checking their shit in. You know, how they had collected up all these ancient treasures from the ancient world. You know, they got all these, you know, all this, you know, gold and silverware, real gold, real silverware. They locked up in places. We were talking about, you can only imagine what's in the vaults of the Vatican.
Right. Oh yeah, they got places you can't even go into.
You know,
yeah, they
you
got
know, and how we're gonna get back all the gold and the silver from the temples. You know, from our ancient temples, the real stuff, and the ancient menorah, the same one that you saw in those images of Titus and his men marching away with.
Big ass menorah.
Okay, solid gold.
Yeah. Heavy shit.
Some purchase of sins town with one piece of it. Go ahead, brother.
All right, verse 18.
No, go ahead, brother.
Verse 18, he builded his house as a moth and as a booth that the keeper maketh. The rich man shall lie down, but he shall not be gathered. He openeth his eyes, and he is not. Terrors take hold on him as waters. A tempest stealeth him away in the night. The east wind carrieth him away, and he departeth, and as a storm hurleth him out of his place. Hey, Yahushua used that parable of Lazarus and the rich man, all right? Which Esau is the rich man, Lazarus is the elect, the nation of Israel through the elect, and the dogs are the heathen. And it's really that simple. And Lazarus, aka whom the Most High will help. He didn't say he was going to help the heathens.
Exactly. And for you lames out there, you dummies, it's a parable. The story wasn't literal.
See,
Okay.
hell.
He was
in hell. No.
Verse 22, for the Most High shall cast upon him and not spare. He would fain flee out of his name. Men shall clap their hands at him and shall hiss him out of his place.
And that's kind of happening, man. Like I said, all on the internet, all the time. You know, every day, Esau is getting clapped at by his own people. The heathen, Jake, the Hebrews, everybody is pointing fingers at him. And I believe once again that fraudulent, fake, weak story thing that just took place was to take the focus off the little hats, because the little hats were getting, you know, the little hats was catching hell, man. They were getting caught up left and right. Every other video was something exposing them, and they're like, this shit gotta stop, you know.
Blame Ishmael. Ishmael is your turn.
So now they bright. So now they on Ishmael again.
Yeah, man. And it's at perfect timing too, because Esau is in an uproar around the United States because of these booming Islamic communities. You know, Esau, he's very pissed off that he's waking up at 6 a.m. to call the prayer, man. He hearing the hum, you know what I mean? They're like, man, I thought this was America. What the fuck is going on, man? You know, you're making it right now, fucking Abdul Salim Boulevard. Like, what the fuck? You know, they really doing that now,
Right.
man.
And then Esau mad because he said you're multiplying, you're outbreeding us.
Exactly.
With your 4 and 5 wives.
Exactly.
Well, you know what? Guess what, gay ass Edomite? If you should have 4 or 5 wives too.
That's right.
Well,
You're the one that came with that false Christianity doctrine. That one wife. That's not biblical.
Nope.
That's not scriptural.
Nope. That didn't that concept didn't come into play till I want to say Constantine. Okay, the whole idea or concept of monogamy that wasn't looked on like that, man. They implemented that shit.
And never followed it.
Exactly.
Esau implemented it, Esau implemented it, and he never followed it.
Right. And he only implemented it after he used it for his devices. He didn't have that shit going on in slavery. He was happy to multiply slaves. But after that shit shut down, then he wanted to stop the motherfucking gravy train.
Right.
You go ahead, Swan.
No, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah.
Because he created all them tears. You know,
Right.
all you black-only Israelites. You don't want to talk about the millions of Negroes. They got Edomite daddies that were slave masters.
Right.
The slave master and his sons.
Right.
Always having their way, busting all kinds of nuts.
Okay.
All right. In Israelite women having little tear babies.
Right.
Chocolate with woolly hair, but got an Edomite daddy, man.
Yeah.
You don't want to talk about them.
Yeah.
Then they got lures to open their mouth when they see somebody that look like an Edomite in one of the camps. Because you have no spiritual discernment, man. The Lord is not dealing with you. Go ahead.
I got something right quick.
Okay, go ahead.
You got so this is Job 20 and 4. It says, knowest thou this of old, since man was placed upon earth, the tribe of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. That's right. It says, though his excellency mount unto the heavens, his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which see him shall say, where is he?
Yeah, and that's beautiful, man, because he achieved the status of flight. And now I found out today, you know, that Esau, though he can fly, he achieved that all them flyboys, that they rods don't work no more. Yeah, and when you were pilots, especially the fighter fighters. All right, yeah, it's something about the G-force and shit. So basically, if you become a pilot, you better have you a couple sons while you're young. Because when you fly for too long, it fucks your ride up. I didn't know that, man. I just learned that today. I guess it's, you know, when they're in them planes, all the G-forces, right? Yeah.
Well, hey, it pays to be down to earth.
Right? So you know, right? So you got a rod that don't work, man. Or you got a rod where you can't even shoot out. You know, you can't make no mini.
Damn, that's fucked up, man.
That's terrible.
That is terrible.
It says, he shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found.
Yeah. So the Lord gave him flight, and still fucked him over.
Still fuck them over.
All right.
Yeah, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him.
And that, you know, that old Houdini song, when we gonna get to the good part? Yeah. That's the part we waiting for.
That's right.
It said his children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods. And that's going back to what the elder's talking about. They all, these widows and all these other motherfuckers, they ratting them out. They trying to gain his sympathy. All the people confederate with him are coming against his ass, and it's not helping his cause.
Yeah, his confederacy is completely. But you know what? Esau Edom, being the piece of shit that he is, he fucked over all this confederacy.
Right.
Every one of those people in Psalms 83 that helped Esau to oppress us, to whitewash the history, to hide it, he eventually fucked them all over. And he fucked them all over, and now they're all against him. Right? Those nations are against him. Okay? The confederacy is broken up, man. And the first one he fucked over, and the worst one was Hanscom, right? Yeah, he did Ham the worst, man. Okay? You know, he got Ham, and over in their land, they're still the wealthiest continent when it comes to natural resources. Soil and gold and silver and all the natural resources that the world has to offer. The continent of Africa is still the richest continent, yet they're some of the poorest people.
Exactly.
Because all their resources are going to mostly Edomite countries.
Exactly. They're making them rich. All right. And in the last, I don't know, 2 decades, it's been China too. You know what I mean? China's basically the warehouse of the world. Right. But they're getting all their supplies and all that shit. It's all coming from Africa.
And China over there intermingling and making babies over there too.
Good
all right.
specimen over there.
Yeah, so they actually, that Hamite Moab, those specimens left behind.
Oh yeah.
When we come down off the ships, we don't have to go investigate.
Oh yeah.
Just saying.
We're gonna have to investigate that shit. For real.
Go ahead, brother.
I got one Habakkuk for you.
Bring it out.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, and verse 1. It says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision, and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Wadi Habashin on side. And we're living in the moments of when it's speaking and not lying. Okay? We watched it build up. You know? We watched it happen. And the funny thing for Wadi Habashin on side, you know, that first batch, and you know, the few brothers that out here were part of that first batch of the awakening that has happened here on earth. Okay, we saw it plain as day, and then the brothers that came in behind us, they saw it too. Once when the Lord opened their eyes, they saw it, man, and the rest of you were blinded. And you know what? That's y'all. Well, that's on y'all. Yeah. You know, clearly the Lord don't want you, man. Because if this word has been going out this long, this hard, and this far, and you still in doubt, you know? And there has to be over 1,000 videos at this point, shorts, especially on between TikTok and Instagram, of Edomites saying what we're saying.
Exactly.
Thousands.
Exactly. Yes.
All right? They're now in agreement saying, yeah, those guys are right. They're telling the truth. Now, they doctors be off it. Okay, they be way off with their doctrine, but the fact that they're saying that we're the people, okay? I got a video right now that I got to watch that somebody sent me of some Edomite walking with a skateboard talking about the Hebrew Israelites. And basically, he's in agreement, you know, He doing a walkie-talkie.
Right.
You know? Right. This nigga that got off his skateboard. You know it's serious. Right. You know?
Yeah, damn it. You want to keep going?
No, that's good, brother.
Go ahead, bro. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 12, verse 26. Get straight to the point. It says, it's like in verse 25. He says, and Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation. And every city or a house divided against itself shall not stand. And if cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand?
Right, if you want to be entertained, let's take you a couple shots of whiskey and then just start watching the MAGA fights.
Oh man, yeah, right.
Just start watching the MAGA fights, man. Watch Nick Fuentes. I always fuck that name
You
up.
always fuck his name.
I fucked his name up.
He was on the sit down.
All right.
His name. Fuck you,
But
Nick.
fuck it.
Right. Pussy.
Nick F. You know the F word I really want to call him.
Right.
But because he is. All right. And then him and Ben Shapiro, you know, and then have my man amazing Lucas say, Kundis Owens, you know, and Marjorie Taylor Greene, MJT, you know, going back and forth with Tucker Carlson. They all slinging mud at each other. You know, you're the piece of shit. You're the piece of shit. Isn't that right? You know, it's entertaining, man. It's really watching these Edomites go at each other, man. You know, because we're really seeing them fall apart.
I got one for you.
Bring it out, brother.
Just going into that, as well as when you said that America has caused all of its allies in this confederacy to hate it, right? This is the book of Revelation, chapter 17 and verse 15. It says, and he says unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. And the 10 whores which thou sawest upon the beast,
That would be NATO.
these shall hate the whore,
Yep.
and shall make her desolate and naked,
Yep.
and shall eat.
And NATO is against each other, and they're definitely, NATO is not a solid organization anymore, all right? There's enmity within the NATO countries, all right? And secondly, there's enmity between America and NATO at this point, mainly because of Trump, all right? And Bibi Milkowski, all right? But go ahead.
It says, continuing on, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire.
Right, so eventually, you know, the way they're gonna do that, when they all start pushing them buttons.
Push the goddamn button.
All right, there was an old like break dance song called "Push the Button." Go ahead and push the button, man. Okay, and eventually that's exactly what's gonna happen. They're gonna push those buttons, and the Lord is gonna start, you know, put His Spirit. The Spirit is gonna be on those ICBMs, and they're all gonna land exactly where they meant to be. And Esau just constantly telling himself, man, I took the little guys to go see Zootopia. All right, you saw the new one? I went to see I took them to see it. Yeah, it's worth seeing, bro. It's spiritual. Even my demon saw it. She was like, wow. I'm like, I'm like, man, when the hell that happened? But she actually, that's how I know it. She been there the whole time, and now finally.
Was at the end of the verse. It was crazy. Had the harmless little herbivores, so to speak, come to find out they was the evil ones.
Yeah.
They was doing all the finger pointing, all the projecting. Like, who do we know that does that?
And the same thing happened again. And I won't ruin the movie for anybody who's going to see it. But you'll definitely see that the creature, and they reversed it, because the creature that we associate with being evil is actually, in this movie, is actually Jacob. Which was because the only creature that wasn't allowed in Zootopia was snake. And so the snake was really Jacob. Right. And then the snake was Judah, and the rest of the other reptiles was Israel, was the northern kingdom. You'll see. And then you see who the wicked ones who were really controlling shit from the side, from the back. They had a mouthpiece, but they were in the back.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. The movie is worth seeing, bro. But that's exactly how these little hats have gotten down, you know, for so long. They've been ruling from the shadows. And now, the average Edomite now, just in conversation, will just outright blunt it out that, that the Jays run shit. That, I was watching a video with Conor McGregor that I have to do a response to. And he was the one who, talking about how Israel ran out of weapons and missiles during this missile fight. All right? And he mentioned how, he mentioned in the video how they need America's help. But and then he also turned around and said, well, they'll get it because Bibi is really calling the shots in America. The colonel said this. Right. He said it. He said the American government, American power structure has to be completely infiltrated. Yeah, he said it. All right? So the famous Colonel McGregor. Right?
But that's funny though. How the fuck y'all run out of missiles? Where the money going there? Because ain't that why billions of tax dollars go to the state of Israel?
Hundreds of billions, man.
To fund the war machine? So where's money?
When you start adding it up,
What do you expect when you're dealing with a devil?
Well, if you think about America's multi-trillion-dollar debt, most of that debt came through helping the Israelis in all their land grabs and conquests. All right, it was their land grabs and conquests that started that has the reason why America is in so much debt right now. All right, that's as simple as that. Man, this nigga ain't cold. Fuck. Big ass fucking cave.
Hey, this is Psalm 64 and 1. To the chief musician, the Psalm of David, hear my voice, O power, and my prayer preserve my life from the fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at us and fear not. And he was talking about those people in the background writing these damn news reports, putting all this shit out there. That's exactly what they would. I just saw the new Running Man, which was better than the old one.
I agree with you.
God,
I agree with you.
Nah, I gotta see it. Because I was scuffing. Okay, I was scuffing.
Basically, they showed that that's what they was rewriting the scenes with AI and shit. And they kept looking like,
As it was happening.
it was crazy.
Like, we just saw this shit and they were changing.
Yeah, and he kept telling the witnesses, they're like, that didn't happen. He's like, we're running man now in the show.
Wow. Now I gotta see it. I was scoffing it like
And that's exactly, no, bro. Running Man is a must see.
okay, cuz.
It's a must see.
I might see it tonight.
It said, they encourage themselves in an evil manner. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see this?
Right. They lay snares privily. They lay snares through policy. They lay snares through the blatant lies that they tell you in social media. All this man does is go about laying snares to point the finger at you.
Right, like, and one of those things is the fabricating of history. And the thing that hits me the most, the thing that aggravates me the most, is the dark age medieval history. Because they make so much money in so many movies, and they always showing you Esau in rulership, and he was not. The Edomites were not ruling class people. And then what I find entertaining is when people put up images of the dark ages, all the shit that Esau has to say on the comments. Here's Haman, all right? Like, no, that history's already been documented. You need to go read it. Nigga, that's the point of putting this up. You lied, dumbass. All right, here's the actual relics. Here's the actual relics from the place and the time that you made this movie about, and the whole cast with white people. And here's the actual faces, and they're not white.
Right.
So no, nigga, you need to go read what really happened. Okay? There's nothing there, so I can't wait until they're forced to just acknowledge the 100% truth. Because truth really stings and hurts them, man. It's like putting salt in an open cut. You know, the paper cuts hurt the worst.
Yeah.
You get a big ass gash and it won't hurt
It
like
won't,
a
bro.
fucking
You
paper
can
cut.
get punched.
Right. That little paper cut, man, you try some lemon juice, some orange juice, get that shit. You know? Right. Little bitty ass paper cut. All right, and that's Esau. The truth stings him like paper cuts, like a toothache.
Right.
He's like, stop telling fucking truth, you know? He can't stand the truth, man.
Halloween.
Fucks up the whole world. I got something right quick.
Bring it out, brother.
It's Isaiah 29:15. It says, woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from Yahweh, and that works in the dark, and they say, who seeth us and who knoweth us? It says, surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as a potter's clay. For shall the work say to him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding? And we know, Esau, you was created to take peace on the earth, and the Lord is tired of your dumb ass. You was used for the vessel you was. You can't hide shit from him. The Lord created you just for his purpose, to bring your dumb ass down to destruction. It is beautiful to watch. All your lies crumbling on your head. Your people are in panic mode. They like, damn, the jig is up. It's a house of cards. Everybody knows who you are. You're the wicked that the Bible talks about. You're not the people over in the land, and your people are. They hate you because you lied to them forever.
That's the thumbnail on this video.
Huh?
The thumbnail, I screenshot and made a photo of the AI. When the question was asked, are the modern day Israelis the ancient Israelis? And AI said, no. In actuality, they're not. And that's basically what the thumbnail on this,
All the way up.
this video is.
God.
All right? Go ahead, bro. You got something?
This is 2 Corinthians 13:8. But we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth, right? And even like we got individuals out there making videos, you know, scoffing the Hebrew Israelites, but that's only exposing that we have the truth.
Exactly. Then, you know, and then with all the evidence, hell, man, AI is telling you. You got, I actually have fun playing with it because you can really, if you ask the questions in the right way, it tells. Now, sometimes it'll still tell the lie, but in the same bullet points, it'll tell the truth. And I'm like, well, how can it be both?
Right.
You know?
Motherfucker. Malfunction. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger, Will Robinson. Marketing shit. That's what happens when you go against the truth.
This Proverbs 21:12. The righteous man wisely considereth the house of the wicked, but God overthroweth the wicked for their wickedness. Okay, so through the Spirit and power, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you know, our apostles on down there wisely considering the house of the wicked. You know, all of Esau's witchcraft is wearing off. All of his hidden things are searched up. And like it says, the Most High is going to overthrow the wicked for their wickedness.
Yeah. There's a saying that's becoming very popular among Americans, and it basically, that saying is questioning every side of what. All right, and you really do. Because now, you know, so much history has come out, I can't even begin to tell you how many videos that I've watched when Edomites make videos. And they'll tell you how upset and how ashamed and how hurt they are because they just found out some history of how their ancestors did some fucked up shit. They lied about some shit and did some shit to some people of color. All right? And then lied about it. And then they feel bad. You know, it's like, damn. And that's that complaining of ungodly fathers, man. All right? And I mean, I'm talking hundreds of videos, man. All right? And they continue. You go on the internet now, probably found 30 or 40 of them. All right? Where they're complaining about an ungodly father. Something that they just found out. And then that's another reason why Amalek sought to buy TikTok.
Right.
All right? Exposed. Like I said, a lot of these psyops, they need the eyes off of them. They need too many fingers pointed at them.
Which then results in more fingers being pointed at you because we know you're behind the psyop.
Exactly.
Right.
It's no winning, man. You can't win being wicked, man.
I'm going to buy TikTok so I can control the narrative. Right. And then no one will know. Nigga, everybody knows.
Right. Right.
Right.
Like when they when they tried to drag Ye through the dirt for saying that, well, yeah, small hats control everything. And then when he proved it, what happened? They ended up cutting his water off, man. Took billions of dollars from him. It just proved his point.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It totally proved his point. Because I called you out for being a baller.
Right.
Because you're running shit.
Right. It's like,
Right.
nigga, what? How dare you?
How dare you call me out putting his rings up, trying to put lines away. Right. For being a big baller, ruling and controlling, man. But that just goes to show you that there is no way on God's green earth that they could be the Israelites.
Exactly. Not
Right?
at all.
Because the curses, stand firm. The word of the Bible stands firm, man. The Israelites would not be in a position to lend money. They would not have a voice. They will not have a military. They will not, it says, Jacob, thou worm. Right? We literally, we're defenseless out here against Edom's military might and machine.
Right.
Okay? It ain't like, I've often said it, like we gonna meet in the middle of the street, every Edomite man against every Jacob. We just gonna knuckle up, them on one side and us on the other. Some games in New York shit.
Right.
All right? That ain't thing. Esau gonna come from the air. He gonna be putting shit in the water. He gonna try to not feed us. Exactly. He gonna exactly. He gonna do some comedy shit.
Right.
Cover his room. It's gonna rain. Right. Now fight this shit.
Right.
Send his ass out to the arena now that he's dying.
Right.
And I just poked a hole in his lung.
Right.
Sad.
Still get wild.
Still get wild.
Motherfucker, you.
Jake with his last 9 prep, put your ass to death anyway. All right? Bring it out, man.
This is the book of Psalms 37:7. Rest in Yahweh and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices. Verse 9. For evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon Yahweh, they shall inherit the earth, man.
And that's including our people that are joined unto them. All you big house, multiple car, Cadillac, Escalade, some crazy Benz, right? Some crazy in the garage, right? Exactly. Who got your consolation on this side, man? Who fear not the Lord, who don't serve the Lord. Now I ain't saying that you can't have that. You got men in the Lord that got a little something, right? All right? We're not talking about them. Okay? We're not talking about them at all. All right, we talking about you sell out ass Jacob, who uplift Esau over your own to defend his ways and to sell your own people up the river, just so you can have a big house and a couple cars. You wanted a house with a driveway and some cars shit.
Right. That's popular. And this man, I've known this man almost 20 years, man. I've seen what he's given up. Let alone, man, he gave all that shit away. He gave that shit away, man. This man be a fucking millionaire right now, man. He said all the time, man, he need a goddamn baby with a white bitch and look at these niggas on the corner. That could have been him, but he forsook it.
It'd have been a big booty Jewish bitch.
You know?
No, I had a few. Just saying.
Boy, back.
Oh, yeah.
But no, man, we got
Got
that
a
shit up,
reading
man.
down the window, shalom.
Come on, man. But hey, we forsook that.
Yeah.
To preach this word, man. You niggas ain't sincere. You don't believe
That's backing up the point I was making, because somebody had to fall into that lot, man. But it says in Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 26, it says, for among my people are found wicked men. So, of course, we know when the Bible refers to the wicked, it's more so talking about Esau, Edom, but it just read, for among my people are found wicked men. 2/3 of our people, they make up the wicked, man. They make up it's like 2/3 of our people. They follow the ways of the wicked, man, But it says, are found wicked men. They lay wait. As he that set snares, they set a trap, they catch men. So as the brother said, some of these people are put in positions to where they can be a so-called role model or have an influence on our people. And just like Esau Edom, he set his traps and his snares. This is how they set they traps and they snares. Because as they took the purse or whatever dainty it was that Esau Edom gave them, or whatever their consolation was on this side, and it is used for wickedness, man, and also and ultimately to be a stumbling block unto the rest of our people that are counted as the poor and the fatherless, man. You know, because our people, 2/3 of our people are not warning our people about their oppressor. They're not telling them that we are not black. Instead, they're holding on to the strongholds and the things that come with being black, man.
Stronghold of lies, man.
Yep. But it says, as a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit. Therefore, they are become great and waxing rich. They are waxing fat. They shine. Yeah, they overpass the deeds of the wicked. They judge not the cause of the fatherless. Yet they prosper, and the right of the needy do they not judge. Shall I not visit for these things? Said Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Shall not my soul be avenged on such nation as this? So surely the Heavenly Father is going to have his son to come back down and return wrath and vengeance upon all that laid hands on him. And it wasn't just dang on heathens, man. It was all of the nations that came confederate, and even 2/3 of our people.
2/3 of our own people. That's right. And that generation is here now. That's right. And I'm convinced of that. And that's why they're just so ungodly and so resistant to the gospel, resistant to the truth. They could care less of what's in the Bible. They'll hold on to a Bible, but they speak all their own words. And now you got men who call themselves Hebrew Israelites doing the same shit.
You know the worst kind of
They took that bag.
You go get many stripes.
Trying to do it, and to go to show you how small-minded and wicked they are. You read Uriah the Hittite, oh shit, King David had heathens in his army.
That's
and teaching that.
Joe.
And they teaching that, bro, and then people believe in it.
Right.
Like these guys is just so deep, like,
That's dynamite, Joe.
like yo, dumbass. Right?
Canaanite is hard.
Exactly.
Right. Goofy as fuck, man.
I got something.
The same nation, so the same nation that King David and the Israelites put under foot, the same people that Joshua smashed.
Facts.
All right, come on, man.
Yeah.
Now this dude is you know, he gonna bring in the same. So I'm gonna be a Hittite fighting with the Israelites, smashing and putting my own people together and putting you stupid. Damn.
You sound like that guy, the guy that said, the Bible was written by the Lord, but the Lord ain't in the Bible.
No.
What's the Bible said
In
that?
the Bible, but the Bible is not the word of God.
That nigga. Stupid. Repeat that, man. That shit has me dying. Say that one more time.
The word of God is in the Bible, but the Bible is not the word of God.
Then he dropped the mic.
You gotta put the deep face on with it.
That nigga out. I got something right quick. You got something, Simon?
Go ahead, huh?
It's Isaiah 1 and 2. It says, "Hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth, for Yahweh has spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me." Going back to what the brother was talking about, the wicked of our people. It says, "The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib, but Israel doth not know. My people doth not consider." Right to this fucking very day, you've got the apostles and elders been out since Abba Bivens putting the fire videos, and then when the internet came in 2007, you were gonna be without excuse. There's no reason in hell you don't know who your enemy is and who you are. It's impossible. You know, every day the talking point is the nation falling, and the Israelites are the Hebrew Israelites are in America. The Native Americans, Latino Americans, so-called African Americans. There's nowhere in the world you haven't heard this. He says it's gonna go to all four corners of the world, and that's what's been happening.
Right? Because Cesare Borgia doctrine, that's went to the four corners of the earth 500 years ago. All right? So, and the Lord haven't come. So that couldn't be the word.
That's right.
All right? And think about it, man. But see, that's just it. People don't think, especially the average American. The average American is dumb as fuck. All right? You were dumb as rocks. when you allowed your government to tell you to turn in your gold, give me all that gold, here you take this paper.
Right.
I'll be taking all that. Yeah, you don't need that. Yeah, you take this
Actually now.
Right, yeah. And so all these educated, college-educated people, military and police, sheriff, they allow this shit to happen.
The scoop is in.
Exactly. Here you are, you bringing all your gold and silver, and these niggas gave you some paper.
Oh, what a con.
How you dumb as rocks, man.
Damn, what
That's
a
some
con.
shit I used to do with my little sister when we was kids. All right? You're always giving her the nickel for the dime. Look, take this big one. Right. And then she feel like she came up. You know? And unfortunately, when I was a kid, the nickel and dime got you a bag of candy. I know more.
You heard me on the mountain. You gotta hit it with the, you want 5 pennies or just $1?
Right.
5 is more than 1.
Exactly.
It says a sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters, they have forsaken Yahweh, they have provoked the Holy One of Israel to anger, they are gone away backwards. Lord said, why should you be stricken anymore? You will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick and the whole heart faint. From the sole of the foot even to the head, there is no soundness in it, but wounds and bruises and putrefying sores. They have not been closed, neither bound up, neither mollified with ointment. And this is what the Lord was talking about. He said, amongst our people, like the brother went to earlier, this wicked ass people. And the Lord is coming for the elect of Israel. And it's a shame your dumb ass don't miss the ride. But more hope for us. That's it. That's what it's all about. The Lord told us to go out on highways and byways and be a watchman of Israel and show my people their sins.
In season and out of season.
That's what we out here to do.
And it's heavily out of season right now. Okay, we still out here anyway.
Right. That's right.
Okay, though we are gonna cut it short today. But we out here though. That being the point, man, we came out here and stood 10 toes down for Yahweh Shem Shai.
That's right.
Yeah,
all right,
man.
point blank period.
This is called faith. It takes great faith to do this, man.
That's right.
You gotta really believe that there's a reward at the end for this, man. Otherwise, you just wasting your fucking time, man.
Right.
All right, you might just go be a nigga, man.
Yeah.
Go smoke some loud, man. Go commit adultery. You know, go do gay shit. Whatever your heart fancies.
That's what I always tell Esau.
Yeah.
All right, to enjoy yourself. These are the last moments in your kingdom. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
All right.
It's over with.
All right, one for you, Elder.
Yeah.
Let's go into what these brothers are saying. It's 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 13. It says, we having the same spirit of faith, according as it is written, I believe, and therefore have I spoken. We also believe, and therefore we speak, knowing that he which raised up the Lord Yahweh Shai shall raise up us also by Yahweh Shai, and shall present us with you. And there you go, man. That's that faith. We really believe this. So whether it's rain, sleet, snow, it don't matter, man. We're going to do what the Lord commanded us to do, which is to go out and teach, to preach this 100% truth, whether you hear or whether you forbear, man.
Right.
Yeah. And you know that the Lord is pulling back too, because you notice, if you've been paying attention over the last 3 or 4 years, that the outside street ministry is getting smaller and smaller. It's rare that you see a camp go more than 2 hours. All right? And you know this because look, I'm from the old school, man. We was out here, 6. We was out here 8, 9 hours, man.
Oh shit.
Okay?
Heavy, man. Y'all was out here like that.
Yeah, we
was mighty,
bro.
man.
We used to come out. I was the first one out.
That's right.
All right, I would be the first one there when I had that damn Impala. All right, and I would get there, and then the brothers would start falling in. Next thing you know, they went. Matter of fact, sometimes we were on Van Buren. I would get there at like noon, either 1 o'clock or noon, and by 8 I would leave. Some brothers would still be there.
Yeah, I preached with Kazak. I had to leave the man. It was 10 o'clock. I'm like, brother, man, I'm gone, man. And he was on fire, man. But yeah, man.
Yeah, he got them moves, man.
Yeah.
Kazak, boy, you can't.
Say, hey man, hey, you got it, bro. I gotta go. I need a cold beer.
Right. Yeah, he's talking about that. That shit shut down. They had that Walmart Black Friday. Didn't nobody show up. These niggas are sick. So you gonna see the numbers now. Like the mirth is truly going out of this place. So Black Friday,
dummies rushing the door.
nobody rushing there. Girl walked into her job at Walmart. I'm seeing y'all the video. And wasn't nobody there Black Friday. All the aisles is empty. It's over with.
Hey, these niggas are broke.
Yeah, niggas is broke. And there's Amazon.
Right.
Motherfuckers in the crib.
That word, trying to get holiday.
That's it, bro.
Getting smart.
Niggas is broke though.
And I tell you, man, that Esau, he cuts off his foot. He cuts off his nose to spite his face.
Yeah, that's what
Because he's always making technology that's harmful to his own economy. He's over and over again. He creates something, and it's all cool and new, but you just count. You don't realize you just cancel tens of thousands of jobs. Right, and they continue to do that over and over again. Right.
This system's wicked. So you can't have true innovation and increase productivity when your entire system is wicked.
Exactly.
That's only going to work in the kingdom of heaven.
And we keep eliminating jobs, but yet you keep the prices up higher and higher on things. Right? And you still want people to buy shit, but you've eliminated all their damn jobs. This man he's the mad king.
Yeah.
And stagnated wages for the last 20 years.
Exactly.
Y'all still trying to pay the same shit you paid in 2004. It's not gonna work. I got a quick scripture. This is Sirach 34 and 21. It says the bread of the needy is their life. He that defrauds him thereof is a man of blood. He that takes away his neighbor's living slays him, and he that defrauds the labor of his hire is a bloodshed.
Wow.
Which is basically what this AI shit is doing. You don't have a job. They're talking about they got these new AI trucks they've been testing out. A lot of them jobs is gonna go down the drain too.
Because
This is how you know we got the truth too. Because it always brings these demons out. When the men of the Lord come out, demons.
That's Esau though. You don't have a fucking job. You got a job until I say you have a job. Yeah, you don't.
And look, and he screwed everything up. Look, and it's the water Yahweh that he stopped that from happening. But I almost became a county sheriff. And what, in that like 90? Right? Passed all the tests, did everything. Okay? And I think they were starting at like $16, $17 an hour and started.
Right. That was good money.
That was excellent money back then. Right. That was really good money back then. Plus you had full medical benefits too. All right? You had full medical benefits for you and any dependents that you may have had.
Right.
And a pension. All right? And that went up to like 28, 29. All right? So you was making damn near $30 an hour. You know, they started you off, you know. That was just, and now I think that was like your first year and a half, 2 years, and then your pay went up after that. All right? After you passed all your probation period. But that money, like you said, they're still trying to give you pay that doesn't match the time. All right? When you're paying $6, $7 for a carton of eggs, right? And you know, back then you could get straight swole, bodybuilding. Just eating tuna and eggs. You swole, cut the fuck up. Now you go broke trying to buy that shit. That was a poor man's nigga. But he was fed though.
Yeah, swole it is.
All right?
Really the new minimum wage is really $25 an hour, man.
Right.
That's really the true minimum wage.
And that was like you hit the jackpot. Man, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, $25 an hour, you was living good.
Yeah, along with that, what the brothers talk about, they keeping the same price or same salary, right? But then on the back end of it, you have these wicked corporations and this wicked system. You got corporations like BlackRock, who they go around and we're gonna buy up every piece of property that you got over here. So now we set the price point for what rent is. So if we say you can get a 1-bedroom for $1,800 a month, you're not going to find it cheaper, nigga, because we own all the 1-bedrooms and it's going to be $1,800 a month.
They wicked, so they'll buy some shit in bulk, right?
Yep.
For a lower price, then sell it to one of their satellite companies that they own for more. Which ups the fucking property value, and you can't afford to live there no more, nigga. So this man, he's the outright devil, man.
That go back to that, you will own nothing and be happy.
And be happy.
They're setting up the system to put that at play, but they doing it right in front of you and you can't see it because you're blinded, man.
Some people see it, and they try to drown them out or just still call them conspiracy. Right. All right, conspiracy theorists and all the other people.
If you can't see it's a secret council, then you don't know shit, man. Hey, I forget what position he is, the Campbell Soup. He just came out and said, the CEO, the CEO, the Campbell Soup guy, he's like, this shit's for poor people. I don't eat this shit.
This ain't fucking lab-grown 3D printed meat.
Exactly.
He said, I don't eat that shit. And when you look at these different corporations, like the nigga that owns Pepsi, he don't dare let his kids consume that shit.
He probably don't have a Pepsi in his house.
Not one. Not one. The motherfuckers that own McDonald's,
you think the tobacco companies, the people who own all these tobacco companies, you think they smoke? They don't fucking smoke, bro. You think that they have, and you notice, like over the last 6-7 years, all them truth commercials are gone. All those commercials that show you the people sick and dying from cigarettes. And they'll have all the people on the ground. This how you die. All the commercials gone. Who you think? The small has to own, little hats, Salaki. The little has to own all the tobacco companies. They're the ones that own the most.
Right.
And you know, they lobby to get rid of that shit. Okay? It's just how you found out that Roundup, the whole story behind that, with the cancer, are the same people that are making medicine for cancer. Okay? You making medicine for cancer, but then your number one seller on your other business is Roundup, which is causing cancer.
This man is the devil.
Motherfucker ain't gonna lose no money. The rocket
Right.
here.
He is the devil.
Hey, go kill the weeds. Go kill all the weeds in your driveway. Yeah, we see you at the hospital. Right, we get this nigga 2 ways.
Man, the devil.
As you dying of cancer, you got the prettiest lawn. You know? Your lawn on fleek. But you dying though.
Motherfucking health bar decreasing.
At least my lawn look good.
Right. So you can die in it.
All the fish in the stream dead as a motherfucker.
Dead to the motherfucker.
Exactly.
The devil, man.
I got something right quick. This you got something, Shaban? I'm gonna pick the land back off of Shaban's Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. It says, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. And that's what we're doing now in the highways and byways, telling that devil Esau eat himself, play right back here in America, right to his face, and the Amalekites, that you have made no account of our labors, you profited off of racketeer, falsehood, and lies, and now the Lord is bringing your whole program down, right in front of you. Everything that you thought you was going to continue to hold on, you didn't consider the latter end. Right. And it's beautiful.
They even had a nigga woman scream, APAC, I'm bringing your kingdom down. They had a nigga woman screaming, man. She has no idea what she really just did.
Right.
All right? It was kind of
That's
funny.
funny as fuck, man.
All right? But that goes to show you that even they see it. All right? That you can't get a fair shake because you got an outside foreign entity ruling over your government, ruling over your people. All right? The truth of the matter is that everybody that's in office right now that's not Marjorie Taylor Greene or speaking like her are committing treason.
Right. Oh yeah, he said he's gonna execute. He said he wanted to execute.
And then when they pointed it out, Trump said he wanted to execute.
Right.
How dare you commit treason against my treason?
Right.
What?
When does the president talk about executing his own people?
Yeah, no due process, none of that. Man.
Right. Just off with your head.
Right.
Motherfucking Joffrey.
Right.
And Ned Stark. You know?
And that's why it says in the scriptures to appoint a leader of your own people.
Facts.
Right? King David was known for going in and out amongst the people and behaving himself wisely. because this person has to be accountable. They have marriages amongst them. They have family amongst them.
Exactly.
They can't just do this bullshit.
That's why kingdoms in the ancient times would intermarry to keep peace.
Right.
Because now you have family among the people that you were once against, so now you're trying to keep peace because your bloodline is intermingled with them now. You got nieces and nephews, and your brother then married one of them, now you know what I'm saying?
Cyrus the Great, his mother was a Median, his father was a Persian. That's how the lineage switched over to the Persians. The Medo-Persian. That's how it transitions from Cyrus.
Right, to keep that peace. All right, so that's someone that's actually being wise. All right, one thing that I learned when I was in the Marine Corps is that the best officers, and I could probably say the same thing for the Army as well, but your best officers were officers that were enlisted first.
Exactly.
Always, even in the Army and the men, they were first started off as enlisted because they actually been on both sides. And they weren't just some spoon-fed silver spoon. West Point butterflies. Great. They came from wealth in most cases. They had no clue. They never served with the enlistment. All right? So so David, like you said, David was a foot soldier. He was a damn sheep herder. He was a foot soldier among his people before he became this great king. So he understood. That's right. All right? And that's what it is, man. And it's the same way the Lord is bringing us up through the straight gate.
That's right.
All right? Because we're going through what we're going through because we know sickness and pain and all and death and all the wicked stuff. We seeing it. The LBGT and the alphabet stuff and the crookedness with the filth. Right? And then so we're really getting a true education on how to rule and then how to deal with any and every situation, man.
Right.
So the Lord is putting us through it so that we can get the ultimate prize, man.
That's it. Right.
All right?
For Ecclesiastes 1:18, for in much wisdom is much grief,
Yes.
and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
Yeah, this is true, man. So the more you learn, the more it hurts, the more you get angry. Because people are like, why are you so angry all the time? How can you not be?
Right.
When you completely understand the wickedness that's going on around you, when everyone around you don't.
Yeah.
All right?
Why wouldn't you be upset, man? You're oppressed by pedophiles and blood drinkers.
Yeah. Right.
Like, what the fuck?
Right. When you walk into a place and everyone's talking about happy Thanksgiving.
What the fuck?
Yeah. That's Thanksgiving. That's what we call it, Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
You want us to be thankful that you raped, robbed, murdered, and stole from us and our people. Okay? That you took our land. That you enslaved us. And then call us aliens. You call us specific portions of our family aliens when they come back home.
Right.
All right? We're supposed to be happy about that, man. But that's why, we're glad, we're happy that we're watching the downfall of Edom, man. That's right. That the Lord is coming back for the controversy of Zion to put Esau down, man. Matter of fact, let's get there. Get what you got. Then we get that controversy of Zion.
And the scriptures say oppression maketh the wise man mad. If you ain't mad and you in this empire, you just a fucking, you ain't mad being a plebeian, you are a fucking sucker.
Yeah.
Yes.
You are a sucker.
A true dickhead.
Exactly. A real asshole.
This is the book of Sirach.
I got a job.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 10 and verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches gotten by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Right. So, but the Lord is coming back to just translate it through great violence. Okay, contrary to what you make, what the church tells you, the Lord is coming back as a destructive force, man. All right? He's not going to greet you as a man. That's right. And he's coming back to gather up those that he lost. And then he's going to turn around and release them on you. He's going to imbue them with great godlike power and set them loose on you. All right?
Isaiah 34. Hey, for it is the day of Yahweh's vengeance, and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion.
And that's what it is, man. There's going to be no more controversy because the world, all right, knows that those people are not the people. And big portions of the world know that we are, right? And they just not ready or don't want to admit it, but they know. The time is coming where they're going to be forced to admit. Now, so many people are admitting that those people are not the people, but they're going to be forced to admit that we are.
That we are, exactly.
And that's where you are right now. Hey, so with that, we're going to give all praises, all honor and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rekakodash,
Kwam Yasharallah,
Kwam Yasharallah,
Abba Babal.
Abba Babal.
All right, make this shit fast. Give me the money.